Good morning, fam. Good morning, fam. Hi, my name is Leroy. Welcome to a brand new Monday. And I hope you're good. And I've realized that actually, like a lot of people have load shedding today. So we're gonna be few nyana today. And welcome. We are quite random. My name is Leroy, and we are listening to Ask a Man. Then later at 11:30, we're gonna have our own little support group corner. Yeah. So we're gonna discuss some things like that are very important more our lives actually, like that can help you or your person, or maybe like the person you invited here. But then hey, let's keep tapping the screen there. Good morning, Londega, Noni, Mama, the boys, Tandeka. And yeah, man, yeah, let's keep tapping the screens there. Like, let's reach my 30K today, but then, like, slowly but surely, like one step at a time. And please send me some roses, guys. I look pretty today. You see, I cut my head. Uh-huh. See, so now, like, please send those roses there. Oh, and guys, you know what, ne? I would like to apologize actually, ne? Because my internet last week Friday was very dizzy. So my show was cut short. Gape, we couldn't actually we couldn't get the show to go live kanako actually, as in Friday. So we rescheduled it to today, 1 o'clock. Yeah. So you can see last week Friday's show, like later today, 1 p.m. actually, right after this live. Yeah, you can check it out more over YouTube. And I would love to apologize to, as in about what that went to YouTube working and then you found nothing. Like, my apologies. I apologize, but I still love you very much. And yeah, um like, this was supposed to be like a very special show actually, but due to load shedding, like, Leroy had to be back here. But guys, ne, while we wait, ne, please keep tapping the screen, like, guys, ne, like let's reach for my 10K, 15K, ne. So apparently, guys, there's a group of ladies, ne, at a particular workplace, ne, but I can't really disclose it, right? But then apparently these ladies, they plug this show to their speakers working, the intercom speakers there, to actually like listen to us, bruh. Look at that. I was like, what? There are people who take us that seriously, guys. Hey, V, Shosho Cash, Shosho Rotman, Sho no. Shosho is Nam Nam, Sho Candace. So, guys, him, and I was like, wow. There are actual people who put us more speaker go their workplace to listen to this show. Like, guys, not the radio show. It's like Tina Lan. Man, you know what? Like, that actually blew my mind a little bit. But then, hey, so the forensic ladies, we appreciate you. And I hope you guys are actually listening now. You know, hey, man. Yeah. So yeah, man. You know what? Right now, Israel, like, this is sometimes so surreal to me sometimes, but then I'm like, we're still here. We love you. We appreciate you, and you appreciate us, and that's very important. So yeah, man. Please keep liking there, like there. Rela aromete la bone, rela 6 guy. Exactly. Yeah, man. Like, let's keep liking the liking, and please send me gifts, guys, because I did my hair the weekend. They wanna weekend, like, there's no pink cap today, so yeah, no, I didn't, because I'm showing off. So for those who are new here, we are gonna listen to Ask a Man. Then we're gonna discuss that. Then by 11:30, we're gonna have our own show, so where we help each other, so where we can, right? So the show is about to start actually. So, like, just keep tap. Roses. You share. and let's be great. Thank you very much, Mpo. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Anonymous. How are you?
Morning, Kuto. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks. And yourself?
Can you hear the radio?
I'm well, thank you.
The fact that you're saying you're well, oh, there's somebody knocking there by the door. Do you want to quickly tell them how you're busy on Ask a Man here?
Kia,
and I like it. All right. Before we continue, Anonymous, respect is the foundation of our conversation right here. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our respect. Hey.
Can I just tell this person to go away?
Please, I'll wait for you. I want to hear this also.
Thank you, Kuto.
Pleasure, my queen.
Hey, bro, right?
I want to hear this.
Right, like Mhlambi is the one actually she's calling about. They noticed.
I'm in a meeting next.
She's ask girl.
I'll you want some time.
Yeah, please.
Okay, Anonymous. Okay.
Hi, Kuto. So
No problem. Thank you very much for telling Simpiwe there to back off. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, if you're in agreement with these terms, please say I agree without wasting any more time. Are you listening?
Okay. Morning, so easy. Morning, Naked DJ. Hope you all are doing well. It's a Monday, but I'm calling Ask a Man on a Monday.
Come on, girl, let's go.
Okay, Kuzo.
Yes.
Here's my dilemma. Yeah? Here's my story.
Mm-hmm.
I've been dating a guy for a period of 2 years now.
2 years?
Okay. We started by chatting, getting to know each other. Don't mind my voice. The English is going to run. You know, when you are in an interview, English runs.
I am here for you.
English.
Listen, I am here. I am the professor of English. Don't worry.
I'm not sure whether you understand Kilobedi, so Miss Pajo, I trust you.
Itafonela Kendi wa Madebele.
Yes.
Thanks, bro.
Let's go.
Okay, so I met this guy. Actually, a friend kind of hooked me up on WhatsApp. A friend of mine posted me on her statuses on WhatsApp, and then guy saw me, liked me, asked for my numbers from my friend. And then my friend told me that there's this certain guy is asking for your numbers. Do you mind if I share them, because you've been single for 1 year now, and I'm tired of hearing you complaining that you're single, you're lonely, wara. So let me just forward them to guy. You'll get to know each other. If you don't like him, then you'll tell him. But I'm definitely giving this guy your number. I was like, okay, no, it's fine. Then my friend gave guys my numbers. He didn't waste time. Within 5 minutes of my friend telling me that she's giving guys number, he texted me. Went straight to the point. Hi, Anonymous. I'm Huhu. I saw you on Huhu's WhatsApp status. I liked you. You have some of the features that I think a girlfriend. Yeah, boy. Okay. So he was like, can we try and get to know each other? If I happen to like you that much, then I would love to make you my girlfriend. I was like, okay, Mji, that is okay. Let's get to know each other. We started chatting, and then I kind of liked guy because he was so humble. He's a soft man. Very soft, and I've never been with such. So for me, being soft, I'm parity inside.
Cheers. Red flag number 1 from her.
We continued chatting for a period of 2 months. On our 3rd month, we decided to meet, and then we met. After meeting, on our first meetup, we did the things.
Yes,
it was nice. Okay. Chapo, guy went home.
Wait, Anonymous, when you say you did the things. No, it's
the
on the same page. No, I'm checking. Pellets Monday also, so please.
Okay, no, we did the Prunyakos and it was nice. No, give me paid.
Your combination is fire.
He went home. He had some things to fix. He went home for it was that week of Easter. And then when he was home, the conversation continued. It was all lovey-dovey and stuff. I fell more deeply in love with Guy. Okay, he showed like he has good intentions, man. He even include me in his future. When he plans something, he tells me. When he speaks about the future, I'm there. Hell, already you feel like I'm a good. Okay, cool, sharp. And then
Carrying
one
honeymoon
time he
phase.
calls me when he was still home. He's like, I have something to tell you, but I don't know how. I was like, okay, you can just shoot. For this period we've been chatting and everything, you are getting more comfortable with me. So I doubt there's anything you wouldn't or you would be scared to tell me. He was like, okay, so I have an ex. That ex of mine and I broke up sometime last year, October. And then I met you in February. So that ex of mine came back now and said she's pregnant.
Yeah.
So this is me. I just received this news today.
As in today?
Not today when I call us. In 3 months' time when the relationship was too soft.
Okay.
So he's like, I received this news today and I'm sharing them with you today so that it's not unfair of me to keep you in the dark and then 6 months or 8 months down the line I tell you that I impregnated someone, I have a child. So I'm giving you a choice here. If you want to continue with me, just know that someone is expecting. I'm about to become a father.
Okay, Anonymous, we're going to hold it right there now. Get 10:30. We'll continue after that sentence where you said, I'm about to be a father. Here's Hopedi Dilonko with the news headlines.
All right. For those who are new here, my name is Leroy. We are going around that. We just listen to Ask a Man. And just a quick recap. So, Baby Kayla met this guy 2 years ago. Fade Gumnand. And then, like, the first date, fellas, what, like, Zakala. 90 sharp. 3 months later, what? Yo. So, the guy was very clean enough for age of born, and me, I just got this news now with my ex Uti, as in like now she's pregnant. So now, how do I do bargaining? So now you want to stay, you want to leave? As in, like, please tell me now. But then, like, let's continue.
Here's a bit
Keep
of a
liking
summary
Keep liking
for
like.
you tuning in right now. Maybe you just got into the office, turn on your radio in the car. So Anonymous has been with her partner for 2 years and things kicked off beautifully. Right? Soft. However, a few months into the relationship, Anonymous' partner found out that his ex was pregnant and it's his baby. Now, Anonymous' partner told her the news and asked her to decide if she's still okay continuing with him, knowing that he's about to become a father. That's exactly where we left it with Anonymous. We're on the same page, right, Anonymous?
Yes, we are.
Please continue.
Okay, so him telling me that he's about to become a father, I was like, okay, can I have time to process this thing if I want to still continue with you or not? He said, okay, I'll give you the time. He gave me the time. I thought about it. I was like, what worse can happen? Let me just dive in. I mean, guy is into me, I'm into him, and he says he's not into his ex anymore. And then he's giving me his word that he loves me. He will protect me throughout this whole process of him being a father and then me being a stepmom at my young age. I was like, okay, sharp. We continued. Now, the problem started when the tummy was now big from the ex. There was one time, Kuto, guy called me and said, he actually didn't come. I just found out by myself when Gail left. Gail came to visit guy. We're not staying together, but we're not staying far apart from each other because where he stays is just a local taxi away from where I stay. So this one weekend, Gail came through to Guy. They spent the weekend together. Ne? Guy kept it to himself. I only found out after Gail had left because I was just uneasy that weekend. And then I kept on asking him that there's something that you're doing and it's not right. Can you please tell me whatever that you're busy with so that I make peace? If it's something that will hurt me, I'll see how to process it. But for now, I can feel that something is happening and you're not being truthful. And he was like, okay. the mother of my child came through. She was complaining this entire time, saying that I'm not supportive enough throughout her pregnancy journey. Now she came through and said she feels like she's in this whole process alone. So I needed to be there for her. I was like, okay. So you spent the entire weekend together. He was like, okay. I was like, okay, cool. Then what happened? Did you guys do the prunyakos? Because I know they'll be saying Ranyawisa.
Oh yeah.
Oh, from they want to make the kakai stronger.
Yes, and that's exactly what they said. So he said no. The mother of my child said she got advices that if they don't do such, the baby won't come out well enough. They need to finish the candas, you know. So they finish that.
Anonymous, just so you know, anything the kanda can be in so many ways. It can be, again, it can be done traditionally, but again, it can be done prunyokally.
Hey, this one, they chose prunyokally.
I knew it.
Come on now.
Okay, fine. So I was angry for some time, but eventually I came around. I was like, okay, Pela, this man, we want this man, Pela. We love this man.
Because
and when we try to break up with this man, we cry like a cow being killed. So,
wait. Naked. I am in love with anonymous storytelling.
Yeah. No, she's very like smart with it.
What? You guys are missing out on things. So first of all, they insert the kanda of the child with the kanda of the father.
Sure.
Basically, they are wakanda.
The headsmate, yes.
Yeah. Secondly, she says when they're prunyaking, she cries like a cow being killed. Literally. Do you know what?
Oh.
He cow it. Gudluani go. Happy birthday, everybody. Who'd you home?
Wow.
I was in an understanding girlfriend.
Yes.
We continue with the relationship. It's fine. I forgive my man. Pera, he's a soft man. He has a smooth tongue. And the pronyakos is very nice. I've never been in such. You see? Sharp. We continue with the relationship. Now the baby is being born.
Anonymous, before you continue, how sure are we that he is the father of this baby?
Pela Kuto, Mina, I take Indod must come first and you must listen to Indod. When he says the baby is his, the baby is his.
Okay, Rakmishisha. Okay, continue.
Mina, I don't enter. You see, I don't enter. The baby is not mine, Anisha. So, we continued with the relationship. He said the baby is his. He will do a DNA test once the baby is done, just to be sure. I was like, cool. Hi, all right, when I'm right, no problem. We continue the relationship. The baby's been born now. With the baby being born, drama comes in now. The pronyakos was nothing. Now, the family from the girl's side, they want the boy's side to know that he impregnated the girl. They need to be right. They need to do right by the girl's family. So, guy was like, I don't have a problem with my family knowing that I have a child. But as for lobola, because they said in their tradition they don't lobola a child. If you are paying damages, you need to pay for the mother as well. You need to marry the mother.
Who can fail?
So they are in contact with guy's family, discussing the process of what's expected from guy's side to the girl's side. Now, the guy's family agrees with what the girl's side are saying. Mind you, some of the family members from guy's side, they know that guy has a girlfriend, even though he's expecting a baby from someone else. The biggest problem from his side was his father. His father said there is no such. You can't impregnate someone and then say you are in love with someone else. In my family, you marry where you impregnated. And in our culture, the first the mother of your first child is your wife. So you need to marry and then break things off with this current one.
Sure.
And then he disputed that. He said, no, I'm no longer in love with the mother of my child. I don't have a problem being involved with in my child's life. But as for marrying her, that's something that I'm not going to do. I'll continue taking care of my baby as a present father. But for marriage and easy, sharp. So now, those family members who were knowing, who were in acknowledgement of our relationship, once the child is born and now the child comes to visit and everything, they are now asking Gail, why don't you just, reduce the drama in your life? Marry this mother of your child and break things off with the other one. Because you see, it's creating a lot of tension in the family. Your parents are no longer in good terms with you because now you are saying you can't do what they are asking you to do, or you can't follow their instructions, yet you living under their roof. So he's the kind of dating me in secret now.
Wait, wait, what?
Some of his friends knows that we're still together, but the family members, they think we broke up.
So he's still with. He's still now. Is he officially dating the baby of the mother of the baby?
So means okay.
Oh, so they're getting married.
One day, he goes to take a shower, and then how I sneak a thingy and take his phone, search his phone, and then I went to the conversation between him and the mother of his child. Mujita is telling Gelo, I love you guys. You love them guys. Hey,
wait. Speak again slowly. Negative here.
I heard loud and clear.
I did not.
So
you go through the phone.
Mujita's phone.
Yes.
While he was showering, he was at my place at that time. So I take his phone. I go to conversation between him and the mother of his child.
Yeah.
I find the first last text that they spoke. It was "I love you guys."
Oh.
Meaning
the
he
mother
loved
and the
child.
And why are you surprised?
Oh, when I'm naked. I'm shocked because men said I'm no longer in love with the mother of my child, but I'll be there for my son because I don't believe in impregnating people and then not taking care. It's my responsibility. It's my son.
So Anonymous, in your life, this was the first time anyone has ever lied to you. Because I'm sure whether you are shocked. Okay, yeah.
No.
Okay, carry on.
It wasn't the first time.
All right.
So I'm shocked. I love you guys. I'm shocked. He comes out of the shower. He sees me. Or no, man. You are not. The mood is no longer the same. He asked me, did you search my phone? I'm like, yes. He said, did you find what you were looking for? I said, yes. He was like, okay. Where do you want me to put things on a clear slate for you in order for you to understand? I'm like, you love them. Why? He was like, no, I have a plan. I'm like, okay, I'm listening. He's like, my plan is I'm going to make the mother of my child be at ease with this whole thing because there's pressure from her family side and there's pressure from my family side.
Anonymous, I've heard enough.
Yeah, no, yeah. Brian, me too.
Anonymous, Bagwens is slim. Like this guy, there's no plan here. And you seem to be so excited with this whole thing. But what you don't recognize is you being made a fool from the get-go. You said the problem started a couple of months when you guys had started dating and the woman came. No, the problem started when 10 minutes with him having met you, he said, you've got the features that I want from a girlfriend within 10 minutes. What features are these, Anonymous?
Maraho, no body.
Physical appearance.
Exactly. Done. The problem started there. 10 minutes when he met you, né? And he said, you've got the features that I want from a girlfriend. And that's all he said. Meaning, can I translate that into man language?
Please.
All I want to do is just to have sex with you. In man language, that's what it means. There's nothing nice. Like you've got the proper booty, you've got a nice waist, you've got nice lips. All these features that you've got, these features I'm looking for in a sexual partner. And usually said this 10 minutes when you guys met. And when you were so happy. Yeah. But yeah, this is why I'm here, Anonymous, to translate man language.
Yes.
I speak like the dogs at times.
Come on.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, naked and a
Look, it's fine. Ne? He lied to you. He's been stringing you all along. And 5-6 minutes into your conversation, you keep saying, his family did this, his family did that. Anonymous, our families represent us when they go speak to other families. They don't make up their own things to say. I go to my family and I say, this is what I want to do. Go and tell that family. And that's what my family does. So for you to actually think his family are the ones that are making things up and saying, yeah, in our culture, this is, you will do. Anonymous. You are being dribbled here. There's no plan. When he came out of that shower, Anonymous, was he wet?
No, he wasn't.
Okay, that's got nothing to do with the story, but I just wanted to say that. Anonymous. How do you come out of a shower not wet?
Because he dried himself.
He dried himself.
Anonymous. He's been stringing you along. He's making you for a fool. There's no plan here. He loves his family. It's there in black and white.
That's what I've noticed. Yes, naked.
Now I've noticed.
After 2 years.
Yeah.
Like nothing comes past with his
Okay.
family.
Anonymous, what is wrong with a man loving his family?
But naked.
No, but
you
no
have-
answer. No answer. What is wrong when a man loves his woman and his newborn kid? There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, because that's how things should be. But my big question is,
Hey, guys.
what is wrong with a woman that has been played, can see that she's being played, has gone through people's phones and seen messages and was asked, did you find what you were looking for? She agreed, yes. What is wrong with a woman that still sticks and stays in that relationship looking for nonsense closure? That's my only question, and then I'm done for today.
Take your time.
Tell me, Anonymous, what is wrong with that woman?
I don't know what's wrong with that woman, but from my side, I was like, you know what, honey, because you feel like or you love Njida, go back until you can't go back. Because for now, if you break things off, you'll just cry yourself to sleep and everything, and then try and erase everything that you had with him. It will hurt now, but because you know, you can't be saying I understand. Okay, no, work through this. No, I'll give you time. When I go back, one day, just one day, you'll be strong enough to get out and never look back.
Oh, so now you want to hear about the skin.
I like your thinking, and that's what I always encourage people to do. That you must emotionally detach and blah 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 blah, but physically still be there, because it's pointless if you're gonna leave and then your heart is still there. Yeah, however, that thing can be dangerous as well, because you could literally be wasting your time over something. It might not even end. Your heart might not even move because you are confused by the P squared. Yeah. So you need to separate the P squared and do a list, make a list of what is it that I like about this guy and what is it I don't like about this guy? And probably the list will, the don't likes will outshine the likes. And then you'll realize, yeah?
Sorry to interrupt you, so in this regard, what I like about guy outshines what I don't like about him.
No. What your low self-esteem likes about this guy outshines what the reality is.
Jeez. That's called
and I knew you were going to comment on
I'm
my
glad
self-esteem.
you knew. Your self-esteem is very low that you like anything and everything. There's nothing to like about being told which you're playing second fiddle. There's nothing to like about being told to hide yourself when you were originally in the light. There's nothing to like about being lied to and finding out messages. There's nothing to like about going through a phone and when a relationship is supposed to be built on trust. There's nothing to like. The only thing that you like is the great sex, and the great sex is because that's the only thing that feels right to you, and not only just to you, to your low self-esteem. So sometimes we just need to say, I am so low that anything would, but half a loaf is better than nothing. And sometimes you need a full loaf. Why don't you deserve a full loaf? You deserve a full loaf. Stop settling. So it's your low self-esteem that is in love with everything that this guy brings to the table. So face it. We understand. Because if you truly were on point and content and loving yourself fully and realistically, you would never settle for this nonsense of being hidden all of a sudden. We understand?
Yo, for 2 years.
Exactly.
Imagine.
So you just need to, if you say, okay, I'm still low now, I'm going to play. But know the repercussions of playing with your low self-esteem. But you can pick yourself up and use this as a lesson to say, you know what? Let me rise above everything. Because also, you must... So reacting is pure serious. Mamela. So let me tell you something. Use this to empower yourself. And this, if you conquer this, nothing is ever gonna break you again. Whether it's work-wise, career-wise, relationship-wise, family-wise, anything that is toxic, you'll be able to conquer it. So train yourself now. Live while it's still nice. Winners know when to stop. Leave while it's still nice, and leave when he doesn't think you'll ever leave him, because he knows when you'll ever leave him. Conquer him. Show him that, you know what, you deserve better. And even if you don't get better for now, better will be waiting for you, because also staying there, you are blocking the better to come into your space. Vibrator, man.
I've been
Like,
saying,
so
guys.
many ways, you know.
I've been saying.
There's so many ways.
But hey.
Like, go take yourself to a spa.
But hey.
Good for you. Get it?
Nah.
Very good.
Yeah, that's so good.
Danko.
That's very
I'm done, my baby. Yeah.
Okay, we good, Anonymous?
Thank you so much.
Yes,
I'm
baby.
good. Thank you so much, Kuto.
Right,
Your
thank you
energy,
very
man,
much.
is something else. And
Yo.
again, like your storytelling, I captivated. Captivated. Until Naked came through, but yeah, captivated.
Amen.
Kamutuba Naked, I was expecting you. He wasn't gonna break me today. I came in prepared.
Thank you.
I wasn't breaking you, Anonymous. I'm building you.
Amen. Tata Bob.
Yes,
That's
what
right.
about
Very rough.
It's okay, Anonymous. If Anonymous, you like Nigeria last night, Ujiwe, but you get to live another day.
Boston City campus is
Ooh, man, whoa, okay. Okay, sharp. Okay, guys. Hi, good morning. My name is Leroy. We are going to run down. We just listened to Ask Man right now, so we are gonna briefly discuss it, and then by 11:30 we are gonna have our own support corner here, so we're gonna speak about our own things. So okay, just a quick recap now for those who are new here, because I see we are 250 today. Can I learn load shedding can? But anyway, yeah. So Anonza has been dating this guy for 2 years, right? They got hooked up by a friend. So okay, sharp. So within the first 3 months now, this guy, he told her that the ex, she's pregnant. So now she gave her the opportunity to choose to stay or to leave. Marie, the ex is going to be there because of the child. Sharp. Now, because she was in the honeymoon phase, she was infatuated. Then she was like, no, no, and like, let me go, let me go with you for the long haul. Alright, fine, sharp. Months later, the ex visited him. Then they say, so the ex wasn't really comfortable, with him, cause she felt lonely that like he's not involved more and I let the child and whatever sharp. So the ex spent the weekend there by the guy, and things happened. Then Anonza found out, and she forgave him. Sharp, going. Then now the guys, what's that? The guys' family now was like, no, you must marry the baby mama, then leave your girlfriend because you can't have them both here in. Then, hey, that okay, sharp. Then I can't really remember there like what happened there. But then I know that she's basically delusional. So now Jane, she said that she wants to stay until she can kind of like really doesn't want to stay there, you know. Yeah, cause now like as in like there's a baby mama now, and then like the family is involved, and then yeah, she's choosing to stay with like this guy who has a lot of drama in the lady ex, like he still loves the ex really. So yeah, basically that. So my opinion there, guys, you know what, like me, I'm defeated, eh? Like me, I am really defeated now. Okay, maybe the first red flag you can be like, okay, but then let's fix it. Okay, sharp, let's do better. But then now recurrent red flags like this, and then you still choose to stay where you say now you you want to be to that point where now you want to feel numb, and then like you want to go, dude. Like that's gonna damage you for your next bargaining partner, who might have real as in what's that, real intentions for you actually matter now, because you damaged yourself with this one because you wanted to feel numb. Now that's gonna mess up now, with your heart and your head, or your heart and your head. Now you're gonna like, so now like this is gonna be like a chain thing of like, no, me, I was hurt then, so me, I'm gonna hurt you, and then like that person is gonna do the same thing, and then now it's gonna be a whole thing because of like bagolo ba kind of like bagolo ba bapalwang go use ngcondo to fucking like make decisions to the proper. Because now, guys, remember, we are dealing with human beings here, not the iPhone, not the Polo. Human beings here. We have feelings, like we are wired here, like we have this and that matter. Where now ish. You know what? Like this really pissed me off, but like okay, like my advice, like Jolala, leave that. Like love yourself better, and do better for yourself, and then and fix yourself, you know. With psychologists, the therapists, the buyer, I mean, like, what is known about the life coach, the relationship coach, you know? Because, hey, man, like, this is very easy. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. So, guys, you are allowed to actually request to come in here and state your opinion, and you will be given 5 minutes to speak, not more than 5 minutes. Then we're gonna allow the other people to come in here to actually live on like opinion. So remember, we respect each other. We give the advice. Yeah. Then we allow each other space to actually breathe, and you can disagree with who marry. Let that be respectfully. So please request. So while I wait for you guys, we have a disclaimer now, guys, right? So like, let me play Like, let me play you the disclaimer, then we can continue. So, guys, please request and click. You know, and like, you can be free here because like this is a very safe space, guys. Now, like, remember, like, this is a very safe space. We're not gonna judge you. We're not gonna like fight with you. We're not gonna mistreat you. We're just a group of friends who are just there for you and me, and then So, wanna relax, safe space, great stuff. So while I wait for you guys, we have a disclaimer, guys.
Views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. The discretion is advised.
And with that said, Miss B, how are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm alive, my sister. I'm alive. And I hope you had a great weekend.
Yeah, I had an awesome weekend. Thank you. And yourself?
Very busy, but we made it out, eh?
Ne?
Yep. So now what do you think, man? Because hey, Joe, and like me, Joe, like and like me, I'm very defeated here.
You know, I would understand Anonza if she was married and she get this kind of pregnancy outside because of that's when maybe I can say she can stay for her to heal, and then after that, because remember, divorce is very, very, very draining. So if she was married, she was supposed to analyze the strategy of staying in that relationship. But for now, it's clearly like it's clear hore this guy would choose a man. So now for advice and come for hore ha tintshe e sale early, because what this drama o tlo phela le yona mo relationshiping for the rest of her life, because ngwana o tlhaheletse a le teng. Next time, even if the baby mama is not in a picture, the guy will go somewhere and say ke somewhere ke na le baby mama. So it's a drama nje, like as women, it seems like we're getting comfortable being in it. LeeRoy, like it's so emotional because of I went through the same thing, but it wasn't a baby involved, but it's a matter of you are married to someone, but someone is still cheating with the same person that you caught him with 3 years back. So it's a matter of okay, I have to amogela gore this person is going to be a second wife or what? Because the girl already now won't leave your husband, he's maintaining me. You understand? So it's a matter of that. Anonza sanisi ki pipi. So
No,
sorry.
it's fine,
Yo,
it's fine. It's okay.
I got comfortable. Sorry.
Yeah.
Unise gore she gets everything from the guy. Like she gets everything from the guy. The honest truth is that you won't tolerate someone treating you like that. You understand? Lerena as women, like women, we are married. We're suffering, guys. The side chicky, they are bonta. We're suffering, and ke rona tshwantse re nahanelwe pila nkare we giving this men a cup, or they're allowed to do anything they want ka rona basadi. And I'm disappointed that we are falling for that and we are doing that. Where is our courage? Understand now, now if you are with that one, now we'll figure out some labare banna ke ba banyane mo lefatsheng, and I don't believe that.
Come on.
You understand that? I mean, kore o na lo bona kore nkare o ka lebella di-movie tsa di-romantic, at least that gives you hope. Wena you can't get that. Anonymous ha tlohele monna o, there is a man for you out there, and I learned that thing ya gore anano o tlo seta di-boundaries mo bophelong ba yone. I don't want a man who's married. I don't want a man who's having a baby mama drama. I don't want a man who's doing. Wabo. Thank you. Na sharp 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sis B. Sis Fancy Face, please mute your mic, Lala. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. So yeah, man. Sis B, she's basically saying, Lala. No, man. Zitande, Lala. Yeah, you know what, ne? You want to be loved. You want to be. You it's a king. You want to feel appreciated, admiring. Do not stand for disrespect, guys. You know what, ne? Saturday night, I was in a live with Vanessa, ne? Then, we were preaching something like that. Yeah, probably that actually. Because when a person like really, really, really loves you, ne, you are gonna see it. You're gonna feel it, boy. Like you know, and go out on a lady baby mama, lady baby daddy, but there are gonna be those boundaries out. Yeah, okay, cool, Mary. You stop here. You stop here. You are here. You are there. But now, Lord, this is the mona lost, Lord, no, but then like this is for the child. Sure. Hey, guys, no, let's learn to actually respect each other, more your relationships. Please. Thank you very much, Sis B. Okay. Next 5 minutes. Okay. Sabs, yeah, no, oh. Hello, Sabs.
What did I do?
No, you were having tea there, so like I thought maybe you disappeared. Sabs, please come closer to
Oh,
the
maybe
mic,
it's just
man.
my network. Remember, I told you that I'll be driving, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
I don't have advice for. I don't wait.
Sure.
I honestly don't. I think for me, the biggest thing is her staying after she was told Khori, we did the prenyakos because we are cleansing the kai of the child. For me, that means they did raw number one before we go anywhere, and that for me, that sight on its own, I am just like So I cannot advise for Anonza. I don't wanna lie. I don't have. It's a pity that I really wanted to hear Khori. She was about to tell her story. Khori. Guy says that he has a plan. He wants Akitebo Khori. He wants to do what, but Kuntin cut her off because obviously he was bored. But I really want, like, I feel like at some point I am Dilulu with her, and
You're Dululu. Where's Sabs? Sabzi. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's give her some time, Yana. But then basically she's saying, hey man, I don't know what to say. Cause I know. I can't. So Sabzi King, you'll come back later and then how Pike listens and then sure. Yeah, because your network is dizzy. It's very dismally dizzy. Okay, moving on to the scroller. Hi scroller. Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's great.
Nice haircut, by the way. I wanted to say, Ubuti, sometimes as women, we need to know that the Lulu is not the Solulu. Like, really. Because now, Anonza is getting, uyalimala ngaphakathi. And isilonda sangaphakathi, no one knows when is it healed. No one knows if does it ever heal. We hope that it heals. So njengoba aloko ahlala lezi zinto lezi ziyenzeka, I understand also there's where I heard ukuthi one lady who is a therapist or psychologist said to this other lady, sometimes stay in the relationship even if you are mistreated. Stay until your heart stops loving that person and your mind kicks in. But now the thing is that when you do that, by the time your mind kicks in, you are already so damaged in the inside, and there's no way of ukuthi sikulungise or ukuthi ulungiseke. Going back to what I once said previously on one of the comments that I said, ukuthi, my mom once said to me, don't pour all of you into a relationship. Live a little so that umane ugcwalisa. Because when you pour, now Anonza, as Usomizi said, it's because of her low self-esteem. Now she feels Uguti, she needs to stay. She's poured so much of herself into this person for the past 2 years. Now she doesn't think that she's capable of leaving or being alone. She's been alone before this relationship, so she can still do it. But it's that thing of Uguti, cheating nowadays is not considered as a reason for you to leave. But bamenza islima, and now she's also sitting and enjoying ukuba yisidima because she's been dignified gamnandi by this person, so it's
Oh man, I love that actually. I love that. Wow.
it's so sad, and yebo kumnandi, but that's not the only vitamin D emnandi la ngaphandle. Who knows, maybe she might find someone who loves her loudly and gives her the best as well when it comes to vitamin D. But she'll never know because she's too caught up to someone who is going to marry the baby mama and say, my family said I must do it. But see, as we all know that this guy wants to marry baby mama and be family gamnandi with his family, but now he's hiding behind his family. So as women, we must know when the table, if the table is no longer serving the food that you want, it is okay for you to walk away. Like, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. Like, angeke size sigu judge for you walking away. And we need to teach men that cheating is not, it's not, as much as a man will leave you as a woman after you've cheated, leave him for cheating because it's dirty. This morning I was listening to Indaba. They were saying cases of STIs arising between Abraham and Sentin. So meaning people are still busy. Imagine now when you're going to find someone who doesn't respect you, who is willing to leave the house and go get the sicknesses for you and bring them inside the house. Like, is that really what we want?
And I know you about you know what, like, that was a very dignified speech actually, and we really appreciate that. But guys, you know what, there is something that I think we are failing to do actually. Okay, like some of us actually. We need to be good friends, guys. We need to be that friend where, whether you like it or not, me, I'm gonna, as in like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth actually to your face. Whether you like it or not, you are delusional when. Fix yourself, Bill. No, but tanda. Wake up. You're not there. Mara when you're choosing to stay there. Mara mina ngizokutshela. So let's be those friends and like, okay, okay, sharp, like, not the violence part, cool, sharp, like born. Be 100% like with your friends. Cover no yana, she's in between, dilo no yana, but nje, because mina ngiyamthanda. KG, I apologize for that. Guys, we do not condone violence here, okay? So please, like, that was just, yeah, I apologize for that. But yeah, man, let's be good friends, man, Like, let's not do things for like, because no, but then like, ish, no, I'd not like, ish, her feelings, her heart, her love. Red is red. This is not pink. This is not blue, but then like in a shade of like maroon. This is red. So please call it out. And thank you very much, Scholar. Whew, right, coming down now again. Hi, my mother boys, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you, ma'am?
Hayi umuhle mntana abantu.
Hey, busy guy, never done. Yeah, I'm not a I'm fine, thanks. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Hey, yeah, no, today's story. I think most women badlulile la at some point in their lives, and we can't really blame Anonymous for being dululu. We were once drunk in love, Nat. I remember I dated a guy. I used to be in a very toxic and abusive relationship for a very long time. And the moment I got out, after some time, I met a guy, and it felt so good. It felt so good to be loved. It felt so good to be swept away. It felt so good. But the problem now, Ugai was married and he was hiding, trying his best to hide the fact that he's married. And somewhere, somehow, I could see. But I think, isn't it, it matters where they find you, at which point these things happen to you in life. And as if I'm making sense, if somebody can find you at a certain point, it's not really mostly about self-esteem issues. It's about, where am I empilweni yami at this point? Because if a guy would find me ngifuna ukuthandwa, ukuvalidatwa after being abused for a long time, I'm gonna go there with arms wide open. I'm gonna go in there ngekhanda lonke, leaving everything out, every red flag. I'm gonna go in there because I love this feeling of being loved. Yeah, one. So I think if we can just nati be self-aware, okay, I am at this point in my life, this is what's happening, and I think it would make it easier for you to live. I need to, if you wanted the cloth, you can get the cloth and go. Yabona ube satisfied, ube sharp, uhambe. But don't now stay ube slima, ube slave, ube into leyo yonke for omunye umuntu. I think let's just be aware ukuthi sikuphi in life when we meet such circumstances. Uncle.
Hallelujah, sister. So now, like apparently, as in like this is a ladies' thing actually, because whenever I look love monate, if like, oh my god, I'm in love, guys, that's not love. That's what we call infatuation. Learn to tell the difference. Maybe bobonyelo nje, but then you just know. But then, so yeah. Thank you very much, Mama, the boys. Guys, you know what? Like, please remember to keep liking it. I'm like, let's reach 35K, 40K. Please send me roses, let those high ticky thingies. Please. I mean, like, I look good today, so come on. Those roses will do me nice, yeah. And I really appreciate that. All right, this fancy face, you seem new here because I haven't seen this fancy face before. Hi, good morning. You can you there we go. Sis Fancy, are you new here?
Yeah, I am.
Welcome, yeah.
Thank you, my darling.
Welcome, lady. So, what's your view here?
Now, my view is there was no love from the beginning. And I think the friend knew this whole story, but she was not fair kuchominya hai or just a friend. Just know, Hori, since when you want to be involved with this person, this is what's happening around this guy. I think the friend was supposed to be honest, Liana, from the beginning. Just know there's a baby mama and the baby mama is pregnant, and because this whole thing, no, she's my ex. There was no ex from the beginning. There was no ex. As much as there's frustrations when you are single. Understand? Yes, you can get Brinyaka, go guy. There are so many places. But Renalo Bale that thing a sense of belonging as women. But Ritsanaka nto error. Katsela error. You can't stay in a relationship where my ex is pregnant. The next thing, o tla ka ditori hape gore my family wants me to marry this woman and you still stay.
Like how?
Like how? How do you decide to stay? I mean, it's like karabo kenza ka mahara room o batla o phunya mbobo ha ona mo ka phunya mbobo ko teng. This woman is not going anywhere. This woman has never left this relationship from the beginning. She has always been there. This guy only wanted a distraction and you were there. Kana kwena batla distraction ka yona. That's all. It's so sad hore re batla lerato but re le batla in wrong places.
Hey, man. Eish. Yeah, you know, and like, yeah. Sorry about that.
To be honest, a re mojaji ke mosadi, but for nna, if ne le nna, from the beginning nna nkebe ke tsamaile. Ne ke tla boa for prenyanka eo because ke yona ntho e nketsang hore ke dule. You can still stay for it, but lerato lona le tlhatswe tswa mo tsona. Lerato lona ha le exist mo between wena le guy. Lerato le kwa. O bua nnete, this guy ha re o rata mme wa ngwana hae le ngwana hae. I mean, message no o batla ho bona se seng hape. I mean, staying o batla ho bona eng e worse than tseo seng o di bone. So o di bone already. Yeah.
Mrs. Fancy, thank you very much, actually. And so for those who actually isn't like they really but yeah, they she's basically saying let's stop being delusional, guys. Gore wena, you see baraking kana motho na, so now it's like the sex is good, so now do you think that oh my god, like this is love, learn to know for this is this that. So now you chose to stay as that, like right after the pregnancy, the stories, the you know that, but then now you're still saying, but then guys, like what should I do? You, she was stigmatized, but then now she really couldn't differentiate or like, okay, sharp, like this is just the good sex, but then like this is not really like, you know, like a relationship, you know. So Angie, like Sis Fancy said, if you just want the good sex, just go there for the sex, and then but then like just value yourself. Just a disclaimer, guys. We do not promote breaking kind of promiscuity here. We promote faithful lovers, healthy relationships, good friendships. So please do not say my girl run down, nobody hey me, like me I should go sleep with this one and that one. We don't say that. There was Fancy Face's opinion, but hey, basically learn to love and value yourself. It will come in handy, Leroy. Fancy, there's a question from girl with a gap there. She's like, so where do we find those cloth things? Like, as in like those places where like there's a lot of cloths. She's Fancy. Okay, so I'm guessing Lena, she's gone. It's fine. So yeah, so I'm guessing we're done.
I'm still here.
Oh yeah,
What is the
yeah.
question again?
Where does she get those places where like where there's a lot of clubs? Because she said like you might help her there. It's very good. Like Khati do not answer, so it's fine. It's short. You don't have to answer. It's fine. Mara nizokula yazi. Hey guys, mina. We don't promote bofebe mona, guys. Please. Do not say we said hey. We do not do that here. You want to do that there, you do it there. Sharp. So I'm guessing we are done here. I don't know. So like there's no more requests here because Lona maybe not load shading, but then So do we still have 5 more minutes, right? So let me get the final word nyana from Kola. Then let me close it up quick. Oh God, where's my network again? Hey, you see now. See this thing now. Okay, guys, can you still hear me? Because you're becoming a good politician. No. All right. So working. Your final word as well. They like the guys. Come on, man. Like 35, yeah, like 40K, and send roses. And thank you to wait. It's like there's a lady who's been gifting me a lot here. Noini Le Gadeni. Thank you very much. We love you. I love you. We are together. We appreciate the gifts, Lala. And yeah, Kola.
Ngicela sibeni ne-conference, ladies conference. Sibe ne-ladies conference. And actually, but if we can sit and try to find out where these things are coming from, you'd find that they go deep, deep, deep to how we even grew up. If you didn't find love or you were not validated by the men figures or the father figures in your life, when you then get into a relationship, you start looking for those, which then becomes a problem, and you stay for nonsensical things. You find that if you can put two kids of girls, maybe let's say two girls of the same age, but with different family dynamics. Maybe let's say the other one comes from a mother and a fathered family, and the other one comes from a single parent headed family. You'll see that even the choices that the things they make are different in general, because if you get daddy's love, yes, Serge, if you get daddy's love, you don't want, or the validation from a man doesn't really matter to you. I've seen how, so I grew up without one, or he wasn't there, but I've seen how my brother fathers his daughter and how his daughter behaves when his daddy is not around. She's only 7, and the difference of the choices that she makes in certain small things, you see that she doesn't need another man's validation if her daddy says it. And if she can't do something and then she speaks about her daddy, you feel that inesisindo. So some of those things are not as light as we think they are, or we see them to be. It's not that easy, because you are looking for something that you've been yearning for from when you were young, and now you find someone omdalo namazinya pelele, and then they say they love you. You expect them to behave in a certain way and they don't, and you think that you ukuthi uzibeke phansi so that this man can love you that much, and even the abuse that comes with it. You hold on to things that you shouldn't be holding on to. And I think that's where these things stem up from, especially for abantwana bamantombazana. I don't know, but they are deep down. The rooting of them is not just into that we can talk about, and it needs proper healing and proper therapy, whereby you go back to how you grew up and you deal with those things. And yeah, so that's why I'm saying, let us just stop making babies everywhere, because yes, when you want to have a child, but the foundation of my husband has a daughter outside of our marriage, and I try to ukuyipembela the relationship, because talking or sending money for support is not enough. I normally say to him, the way my boys talk about him, that's how our baby girl should be talking about her, even though she doesn't stay with us. But kufuneka athi makathi ubabam, people must feel isisindo sokuthi ubabakhe. And most of us think ukuthi if uthumela imali ekhaya usupporta ingane, that's enough. No, relationship matters more than the finances at the end of the day. That's where I
Yes, and I fully agree with you actually, because like there's a war there by the comments now, but then I'm like, guys,
can see.
yeah, no, but then, but again, isn't like not to make this about he absent father or he father maintenance this and that, no, but then to to the gents, ne, like let's be those people for like those young girls, those like ladies who actually need you working as a male figure more her life. Yeah, like let's not see like these girls as working stock or heopakile ing but now like let's be human with each other. Yeah, but because now you wouldn't like that to actually happen to your sister, to your daughter. So now rather be that the good person for that lady, that little girl that needs that kind of protection, like as in from you actually. And like there was a friend of and there was a friend of mine the other day, and like really guy that, and then like he was like, ah man, what you like, tell us talk whatever, tell us talk. I was like, I went. So now me have a lot of female friends actually. So it's like I know guy. So now Jim, then he was like, Joe, like so I'm Joe and I came Joe like she is genuinely my friend more to honor. And like she's like my sister. So now like let's stop this thing when are you kind of friends or maka waja guys, no. Leave that shit behind, okay? There are people who are going through like serious things here. Let's do better as gents, please. Nah, and I'm done with them because now there's gonna be people like Anonze here who don't know what love is because they've been used in jail, like not as like genuinely loved by the people like that were wait, by the people that were supposed to love her. Now they took advantage of her. But anyway, that's my word for the day. Like me, I'm done there. We are done with the Ask a Man part now. Right? Right. Great stuff. So now we are jumping to our own little support group corner called Talk to Me Ntwana, right? So like this is where we actually discuss topics or maybe like we discuss topics that are very close to our hearts, like to the people around us actually, or maybe you can just request here, or maybe oh god, guys, can you guys hear me? Carla, can you hear me? Small words.
Yeah, but we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Great job. Hey. All right. So yeah. So now, so here we are a support group, guys. So now, this is like where. Don't you want to mention what I said? Oh, okay. Whatever. So this is where we come together here. So we help each other wherever we can, however we can, as in with advice, like whether or maybe like social as in things, or maybe you are feeling with something, you need help with it, you can come through. So now, you can also send us DM what you would like us to actually discuss here more as in this thing. So like just drop us a DM there, then you can make suggestions or no guys, like let's talk about this when like one day we work at this and that. We would gladly appreciate your contribution to actually this whole movement, right? So I just got a message from my producer now. Yeah, we have a producer, guys. So here's what we're gonna discuss actually today. So you can request to come in, then like let's actually speak about this actually. How do you consciously practice sustainability? Let me repeat that. How do you consciously practice sustainability? Right? Here's some context now. Okay, now like very working often we are pressured by social media to live this life, yeah, the soft life, yeah, or no, no, and like you must be traveling to Dubai, you must be drinking Hennessy, fella. But then now we forget the reality of horror. Most people really like they can't really do that for themselves. So now they put themselves more like these very dizzy situations where maybe you're gonna take a loan and then like because you want to look like living the soft life. Some ladies they date these very sketchy men, fellas, and like just to pose for the gram, So now they're ignoring the long run. Okay, cool. You are really not going to be young forever. So now, rather build something sustainable for your future. For when now the soft life is gone, now you can fall back more as like this and that, this and that. So now that's the context actually, right? So how do you? Okay, like, I'm like basically, how do you discipline yourself? Like when it comes to working the social media standards, really like little pressure, is like that actually. So basically that. So let me start actually. So you guys can come to request and then let's have a healthy discussion about this. Please remember to keep liking there, like there. That for Venus flight trap, yeah. So let me start actually because my line of work now, okay, my weekend line of work now, like me, I'm a DJ, right? So now, so like most of the places as in like that I play at now, the lifestyle there, like you must pop champagne, like you must pop Hennessy, which again like you must have honeys around you. Then like me, you're like me, I'm just a simple person, guys. Like like 6 pack fella, easy fella, bona mukhuning like again like that. So now I've never really been the flashy type actually. And like so me personally because when I came to Pitori actually, my plan was to build my career actually. Not just to flash ukuthi guys, and then like mina ngihlala ePitori mina, so now me, I would say fortunately me, well, I was just like that, so until like practicing it now ke hore, I try to spend less for baraking kana for social media as in like validation, like rather ke 6 pack nyana that I'm pick and pay, then make sure okay my savings are good, it's like it seems like as dijo sengwe se sharp o federe, you know, then maybe like with that clip nyane la bofelo nyane I can be like, no man, like just go buy this and that. But like, oh hey, I know DJ when I'm around beer. I'm like, oh, and then so for me, like just the self-discipline thing, you know your lane, know where you fit in, know where you don't fit. And another thing, like stop trying to fit in, you know, just carve your own path, and then like just as in like just be content with who you are. So that's how me I practice it. But then, yeah, I really hope, oh God, I really hope you actually like just got my story, because I really suck with words, guys. I really suck with words. But then, yeah. Oh, and just a quick shout out, nah. So apparently there's a group of ladies, nah, go their workplace actually. They have this show actually, like nah, like this show that we're doing now. They have they have it on their intercom, guys. So now like the whole office actually they are listening to us. So hey man, I just want to say thank you very much, ladies, the forensic ladies. Thank you very much for that. We really appreciate that, and Leroy loves you guys. So yeah, feel free to come in. Let's have a healthy, lively discussion about this. Let's see how we can help those that need help with that, you know, that can really practice sustainability for the long run, you know. There's a comment from Mari Rechiana. Yeah, that's good advice, to live your youth without trying to fit in. Great stuff. There's another comment from Tasman. He says, just say you're not there, yet in simple terms, hana chelete, when you do, we will visit this humbleness. I don't really understand you say, but okay. Oh, all right, cool. All right, cool. So, okay, sustainability is very broad, but I think it depends more the lifestyle you'd like to live. Yeah. So now, Jay, like we are speaking. Okay, we are focusing more the social media, the social media. Okay, the social media lifestyle pressures. Actually, you know, like most people now they are lost, but then they're not looking at the future. Yeah, but yeah, Siskola.
So, for me, I want to say that it's things that we learn as we grow, but maybe maybe if they say give an advice to a 20-year-old me, what would I say?
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah.
I would say that there's no rush. And remember, so I've got two sons, and one of them is 11, and he wants a phone so bad. And I say to him, you are only going to get a phone when you are 13. And at school, I was then forced to get him an iPad because they use it as part of their curriculum. So he was excited, and then he said, Mama, can I download TikTok? And I said, no. And he normally tells the stories when he's at school to his friends that his mom is very strict. It doesn't want him to download TikTok and whatnot. And he came home to me and he gave me a hug. And I was like, and then he's like, teacher said I must give you a hug because I need to know that you are protecting me from a very bad life that is in the internet. And then I said to him, and you must also remember, until you know the internet etiquette, I won't allow you to have those things. Once you post something on the internet, even if it's there for a second, somebody has grabbed it already and you will never be able to erase that ever. It will sometime or once in your life when you think you've forgotten about it, and it will just resurface from nowhere. So until you know that those things or what you put in the internet never goes away, then I will probably allow you to have those things. So how do we sustain this? It's by knowing what is truthful to you. You live according to what or how you want. And remember, internet is just for 5 minutes. I can post 5 good minutes of my life in the internet while I'm going through the pits, and you guys will never know. So we only know what the influencers or what the internet people want us to know. We don't know how their lives are from 6 in the morning to the next day or to the next life. So they only share the good that is within the day. But Tina, we then think that that's their life. No, it is not. And these things are things that maybe when we were introduced to social media and all, we were supposed to be taught that don't post everything. Now we are being warned as parents that don't post where your kids go to school because these hunters are there. So now you don't post anything and everything. If I want to post Hennessy, then I'll post it. But if I want others to see that I was having a grape juice and not know that I'm drinking Hennessy, I'll post that. So people only know what I put in there. So even if someone says, like Utesman said, Uguti, maybe it's because you don't have the money. That's not true. Maybe you do have the money. You are just not the type that does that. I normally had a fight when I was with a little girl with my dad. My dad used to compare me with my younger sister. My younger sister is an outgoing person. I'm not. I am a home person. I'm a homebody. And my dad used to say to her, "Uxola zange angisokolise aloku afuna ukuphuma estradini." And I used to say, but we are two different people. We don't like the same things. So it is based on what you as a person wants. And if we can, that is why maybe I try to protect my kids from the internet, because they are not there yet. They don't know what they want. We don't know what we want until maybe we are over 20 or over 30. Then you start having an idea of, oh, actually, this is what I want. So you do what you do what is true to you at the time. And remember, as a person, you grow and you evolve. What you liked last week is not what you like today. So whatever that you liked last week might not necessarily be what you like today. And most of the time, if you're a godly person, or if your what are these, your campuses are also around the Bible or around Christianity, then you will know how to live and how to sustain, because the Bible tells you most of these things, that they come and they go, and when they're not there, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be miserable. So learn to be content with when you have, and learn to be content when you don't have. That's just me.
Actually, yeah. Shit. But again, you know, like my brain was just there. So yeah, man. So now, okay, sharp. Like, so now, that's your word for. But again, okay, that's your word that you would give to a young girl now, when it comes to practicing sustainability. Hore, just stay in your lane, like, do not be as in pressured by hore mang mang wirang guy. Okay, so twala girl. Yeah, hello.
My son also complains, Guti, but our friends' kids have phones and he's the only one. And I normally say to him, but I am not their mother. I am your mother. Imizi ifana ngamaphahla kuphela. What happens in the inside, you don't know. Mina, I monitor even the songs that they listen to. There's this song that goes beba beba. They know that mama hates that song, and I freak out. And the other day, my son went to visit a family member, and he came back and he was singing that song, and I was like, not here, not here. We don't do that. We don't sing songs like that here. Even, like I said, I think on my first live, that we must stop introducing kids or ourselves to things before time, because there is going to be a time, when they say there's time for everything under the sun, that's true. Because as a child, my mother, when my firstborn son was still small, esaqala engakakhasi nokukhasa, ngamthengela a walking ring. My mother was like, I'm not going to use this. And I said to her, hayibo mama, mosizomnceda ukuthi asheshe ahambe. And my mom said, ujahelephi. And I was like, hayibo mama, but they said I must get it so that izomnceda. My mom was like, xola sisi ndinikhulisile, zange ndinithengele i-walking ring. And she said to me, when you are a child, you start by not being able to walk. The feet or the legs are there for a reason. We know ukuthi zizohamba. Unless the doctor says there's something wrong, then we will have to help you. But if the doctor doesn't say there's anything wrong, we let you be. When the child is ready, then they will walk. My mother, I think I also told you the story that Uputwam had a daughter, or has a daughter, before she turned 6 months. My brother bought Ibis. It was a week before the daughter turned 6 months. My brother bought the 6 months old formula. My mom said, she is not 6 months yet. I am not going to use it. You will go and buy the proper milk before, because niyahamba and you introduce kids to things before their time. Masebenza izinto zabantu abadala, baxaka nina niphinde nizibuze ukuthi where did they learn that? They learned it from mani sabakhulisa babancane. So it's how we are, and it's how we value things. Maybe because manje sesibadala sibona kangcono, and we see certain things in a different eye than when we did when we were 20, then you are like, okay, bega right. I'm my mother's best friend now than I was when I was a 20-year-old, because now she makes more sense. My mom doesn't even watch proper TV because she says, TV abantu abadala usabukele neingane nini bayacabuzana. We stopped at home to watch The Queen, because my mother was like, they never even warn you about these things. So my kids, they know. If my son is 11, like I said, if it says 13 and he wants to watch, I ask him, how old are we? And he says 13, and I'm like, then it's not for us. The time is coming. And the other time he came home and he asked me, what is sex? In front of his 7-year-old brother. I cringed and I couldn't answer, but I said, it's a gender. And he's like, oh, okay, that's what Makulu said. And he then came to me, or I came back, I went back to him because I knew Guti, he knows what it is, trying to get the context. And then he said he got it from school from a friend had fallen, and the other one stood on top of this one and said, let's do sex. And I was like, you don't go around and be saying that to people. That's rude.
Yeah.
So once as abazali, that's when you realize once umntanakho aphume ezandleni zakho, they are no longer yours. They go outside and they learn things, and they're gonna come and ask you. And now that exercising of whether do you lie to them or do you tell them the truth, I had to lie at that time. Well, I didn't lie, but I had to call him again and say to him, remember when you asked me what sex is? Sex is this thing that is done by two people who love each other and who are married. And you don't go around and saying that. And I said to him, I can't answer some of these questions in front of your brother, because when you were 7, you didn't know what sex is. So we don't want to mess up his mind and tell him things before his time. So it's a whole lot of indlela esikhula ngayo, how we see things, and the values that we have, and the principles that we want to also instill in the younger generation. People say I'm very old-fashioned, and I'm good with that. But it works for me.
No. You know what? Like, yeah, there will be people who see it as in like very differently. Right? When like you're too strict, he. But like me personally, Joy, okay, what happened to my phone now? Okay. While she was speaking there, she reminded me, Hore, like that's exactly how we were raised, Kohai, actually. There was no gender roles. There was no monna ke mosadi bona. You woke up, bona rotle, you do laundry, you do the dishes, you mop the house, you clean the house, you do the stoop, you mow the lawn, you fix the yard, bona, you cook, you do this. So now, oh yeah, no, and happen like they're very strict actually. Or no, like on again, like 9 o'clock you must be sleeping. Mare, as in like Monday to Friday, 7:30, you born, you out. So now looking at it, in hindsight, actually, they were practicing working like we should be self sustainable actually, cause that's not a jab to as in like nobody guys but then like most men now they said mina ngifuna umfazi ozongiphekela mina yeah mina ngifuna umfazi ozohlala endlini. Then now you're like, Joe, but then you really can't cook for yourself. You really can't clean up yourself. I mean, like, those are basic, and things. So now, yeah, as in, yeah, that's how, okay, I would practice working sustainability for my kids then, Yeah, okay, Sheba. Learn to do things like for yourself. Happy. Do not allow yourself to be like used, or maybe like what's that what's the word what's the word don't allow yourself to be swung by the standards or you must be drinking Hennessy, you must be getting cheese now, like learn to be really comfortable with who you are, your lane, marry, learn to do things for yourself, because now there are really bad people out here who will do anything just to control you and use you. But yeah, Sister, thank you very much for that. Guys, like, let's reach 40K, hey, at least, hey, please, guys. Like 40K, please, 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 and thank you. Bob Dean.
No.
What disappear ga wena rona re ratla re tla pating go gaga go wena GG board disappear.
I mean, you have to understand one thing about my life, name. And I think the reason why I'm not married by now, it's because of that. I love money too much. I chase it to the ends of the earth.
I don't feel boy. Yeah, so okay, yeah, I believe again, you are a businessman like so now. Okay, how do you consciously practice sustainability? Happy, what advice like would you give this generation when it comes to consciously practicing sustainability? Because of the social media pressures now, they are literally like swinging them left, right, and center. Monna ke Dubai, monna this, monna that, but then they're not focused more the future. They're just yeah. So energy, yeah, man. So Angie, what's your word there?
I think being again, I'm a very young. That's why I always call you all my bigger brothers and sisters. By the way, Ola, I hate the song Pepa Pepa Lin. I hate it with passion. That's Pina Eu is from the devil himself. I hate everything it stands for. Especially when I see small kids dance for it, Kibatlaola, like every single time. Because I don't understand what's happening to our generation. But I'm not there. I think as a society now, we lack self identity. The strongest element that a person needs to be himself. We have no consciousness of who we are and who we are becoming. That allows every single thing to have influence and pressure that is unnecessary towards our lives. The only reason why Nike is selling at the rate it's selling, it's not because they create the best shoes. It's because the level of pressure that kids are putting and being put under, it's extremely heavy, and it becomes something that is pressurized for you to have and buy. Even if you don't like the brand, but because all of your friends have it, I want it. Nike might not be the best. We lack people that can self-identify and be self-aware who they are, what they like, how they like it. You know, it's you being in a relationship just because you don't want to be alone. You lack self-presence. I was reading a book. I forgot the name of it. I think it was about a year and a half ago. And it says, in the beginning of times, all humans were divine, and we oozed divinity. We had powers of understanding, wisdom of knowing. We had eyes to see the truth. We were all divine, to the point where we started abusing that divinity. So the wise ones took away that divinity from humans, and they said, where shall we hide this? And then one said, let's put it underneath the ground. And the elder was like, these people will dig the ground to the point where they find it, so we can't put it underneath the ground. And it's like, no, let's put it in the sea, at the depth of the bottom of the sea. And they're like, no, these people will learn how to swim and they will dive. One day they will find it. And they're like, no, let's put it in the sky, in the heavens. And they're like, they will break barriers and fly to the point that they touch the universe itself. And one wise old one then said, let's put it inside of them, for they will never seek within, and they will never find divinity. It is only when a person looks to himself, then he become what he finds within himself, accepting his weakness, accepting his strengths, working to fix those weaknesses, bettering their strengths. It is only when a person can truly reflect to him or her and find peace in whatever that him or her sees, and finds encouragement to be better and finds encouragement to actually do better, that that person is at peace. So the only way I can answer it is that we lack self. I've been in Joburg for 5 years. I'm still a Zulu boy from KZN. That has not changed. I've learned 3 languages to accommodate myself for my benefits, not because I was pressured to learn the language. No, because I didn't want anyone speaking about me and not me not hearing it. I didn't want to be, you know, you know. It should always be. It should never be the fact that I've moved to Pitori, now I'm pressurized to speak Pitori. No. The pressure should always to protect me, benefit me, make me stronger, make my surroundings much more easier, and you become who you are originally. And it is when we understand that, like, look at our kids, they're buying narratives of screw overseas niggas, when niggas want to be Africans and they want to identify to how it is to be African, and our kids want to be Americans. It is the most confusing generation with no awareness of self. So likewise, in everything that we then find ourselves in, relationships, business agreements, and everything else that we move by, clubs. Now I have to drink Hennessy because it is the now thing. And if I don't drink Hennessy, but I don't like Hennessy, I'm a gin person. Why am I drinking Hennessy? Why am I pressured to buy number 2? And again, I'm always backwards, ne? Because I'm always busy. That story, yeah. Is it Nandimgo or Naledi Mangman, that radio present host that bought a bottle of tequila and then found out it was 16,000.
Yeah, yeah.
The biggest lies I've heard in my whole entire life, that she wasn't aware, she needed to be told. Who? No one asks. I promise you, I own 2 clubs. No one will walk in a club and ask how much is a bottle of what. If you don't know it, you're not gonna drink it. You're not gonna order it. It is us, even in our weakest moments, that we do not want to accept our flaws. We don't want to accept our weaknesses. We don't want to accept us being wrong. We never grow. But we'll then come up with beautiful stories and laugh about it and wanna be all like, nah, it was the waiter's job. The waiter's job is to answer questions that are asked. You didn't ask how much was the bottle. She asked you, do you want? You were like, I want. Give me tequila. She gave you tequila. Jack. Patala bill after that. If you are, you know. So it is what I see now that we lack in. We lack in identifying with ourselves, who we are, where we come from, and then we are pressurized by everything that is surrounding us. We are pressurized by everything and everyone that we allow into our lives. Like right now, me myself, a friend of mine was at my place, and she was like, "I want to see your room." I was like, "No, you can go upstairs, see my room." And just to find that I'm 28 years old now. I've never had a base as a bed base. I've never had one. So in each of my apartments and my houses, in my room it's just a mattress on the floor.
Oh yeah.
That's I know it's weird, but
Yeah, well, why?
I have no idea.
Come on, you are like what I know.
No. But don't get me wrong. It will be a 9,000
That
rand.
means,
It
but
would be a 9,000 rand mattress, but it is on the floor. You see, that's how. But now I'm trying to be like at least smart about it, and have these fancy small bases that are done for beds. But throughout me, from being KZN, from back home, I've always had a bed like that. That's the only thing I know. So I've always had to explain that. Why don't you have? Are you a sangoma? I'm like, no, wait. This is me. Me not having a basin. This is who I am. And I've dated the most beautiful females in South Africa, I would assume, and the most richest and the most poorest. But I've never been pressured to change that about me, because that's who I am. So I think the biggest problem that we have people that are not willing to stand up for themselves and saying, this is me, accept me like this or bounce. This is me. And the day we have that, it's the day we actually accept each other for our weaknesses, we love each other for our strengths, and we build a society that is much more healthier than what it is now.
So I'm basically saying, let's lead by example. Or Sheva, as in like Leroy is Leroy, and like Dean is Dean. So like, be comfortable with who you are, fam.
100%.
Don't be scared
100.
for awareness, so
100%. 100%. Because it is, you deprive the society, we don't know you. You imitating another guy that lives in Sentin. We don't know you. We want to hear you. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear your intelligence, your foolishness. We want to hear you, and you denying us that privilege because you rather fake someone else and be lonely with yourself in sorrows. Because I used to be like that. I went to a boys' school in Peter Marisburg that my father could not afford. On family day, I could see choppers landing, Bentleys coming in, and my father had to come in with a originally BMW standard car, and you feel pressure. You be like, yeah, man. Now I have to speak like this to accommodate these people. I have to walk like this. I have to love this and love that But on my grade, I think I was doing grade 11. And my dad took me back home and was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to afford to pay your school fees this year and your siblings. And remember, I have 15 siblings, so there's a lot of us.
Yes, sir.
You know, my dad has 7 wives. There's a lot of us. So
Wow.
and I was like, I think I was doing grade 10. Yeah, grade 10. And I was like, no, at school we have bursaries based on on pass rates. So don't worry, let me see what I can do. That's what I told my dad. And my grade 11 was paid by Boys College. My grade 12 was paid by Boys College. And then when I was supposed to do my first year, everything that my dad was like having issues with was sorted. You know, so it is us accepting this is me, this is my truth. And the day that I lie to myself about my truth, I am lying to the world. And I'm denying my family to experience me. I'm denying my friends. Every relationship you start is a lie. Because that's not who you are. So it's bound to fail. It's not you. You've been pressured to be someone else. Go in and how Jwale, baby, what are you gonna give me for Valentine? Tell him, babe, I'm gonna cook dinner at home. I can't afford a restaurant. 5-star what is not happening. Aye, yo chelete. Another guy will go pawn their laptop, pawn their phone. They pawn what? They pawn what? Why?
Oh, yo, like guys, nah. I don't know how I feel, but do you know what, ne? Um, shit, guys. Wait, guys. Can you hear me, please? Because my network is dizzy here. But then, Dean,
Yeah, boy.
there's a question there quickly, but then like it might be like not so relevant. So I don't know, like just give it 2 minutes, Yana, quickly. From Alexa, she said, how many local brands do you have? More your 2 bars of Jala or yeah, anything?
How many local brands?
Yeah.
Local. Wait, I'm trying to find that question.
Somebody.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Please pin it if you can see it.
Oh, hey, you know what, ne? You can
What is the question?
How many local brands do you have there by your bars there? As in like maybe Joala wise or maybe the meat
Oh,
people or maybe the food people. I don't know, yeah? Yeah.
when it comes to my very first company that I opened, I was selling maize meal.
Mm-hmm.
So I eat my own maize meal first of all.
Okay.
That's the first one. Alcohol wise, I don't keep alcohol in the house.
No, sir, as in like your clubs.
Oh. Okay. Clubs. One. I'm trying to think. I don't have local brands. I'm a premium club. The club itself. I only have one beer and one cider that I sell. I'm a bottle only person. You know, we have cocktails, but when it comes to female ciders, I have iced tropez. When it comes to gents beer, I have Corona, and then the rest is just bottles. So the look of the club itself, it's premium clubs vibes only. I love money, guys. I did say that. So if I take it, I have to take it proper. I take it, yeah.
Yeah, man can says like Alexa, guys, this is not brand wars, okay? Please. This is not brand wars, guys. Please. We are not.
Guys, there's a person that owns a brand and would love for their brand to be in my stores. DM me. Make it make
Yeah.
financial sense for me. Let's do it. I'm not the reason why I don't have them. It's because I just chose not to have them. I'm not against any local brands. As I said, I have 3 products at Pick and Pay and Spar that are my brand. So I understand pushing a brand issue, pushing a local issue. I understand that vision. I understand that mission also. I'm not disrespecting anyone's brand. If any person would like to have their brand of beverage, whatever, in my fridges, DM me. If you know me that much, you will know that I have clubs. You will see an opportunity. You will DM me. You will sit down. You will make it make financial sense to me, and let's make business. Guys. It is. You see, like right now.
Yeah.
You see, like right now.
I'm like, guys.
There's no need. It was the if you wanted to raise that up, you'd be like, Dean, I own this. You said you own a club. I own this. Put it in your stores, my nigga. I'm like, DM me, my G. I'm done. But instead of us finding a peaceful solution to things, we always want to start by pointing guns first. Make me feel bad for the fact that I don't have local brands in my fridges. It's my fridges at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. So now, guys, it's like breathe and do, nah. We literally just working kind of like spoke about being more content like with who you are, like your choices. He chose Horiena, the brands he wants there. Give this and this and this and this and then this. Let's not, but again, like let's not judge him. Lord, hey, I want the local brand. That's his choice. That's how he wants to live. So I'm just lona la guys, I'm pale man, who pale, Sheva. Yeah. You know,
I don't have a problem being judged, but I think we judge each other every single day, and that's not an issue. Someone will go through my profile and judge me right now. I don't have an issue with that. That I totally accept. But it is how we execute things that we now imagine being ridiculed just because I don't have a local brand. I've never been approached by anyone of a local brand. I have tequila in my place because my sponsors are tequilas. Hennessy is doing my furniture. They're part of me. Corona has done a couple of my backdrops. They're part of me. Istropairs have given me ice buckets and everything else that you can. They are part of me by business association. That's how I do business. Up until a local brand comes through, like in Jaka, I see an opportunity. Can you give me a chance? Come through. It is how we execute. I wouldn't say problems or situations or where we don't see eye to eye, but it is how we then choose to fix the problems that we see. You know, another friend of mine was like, the reason why we take children and women first out of every crisis so that the men can sit down and try to solve it quietly. If that was true, we would have solved a lot of problems. But in executing things, we should be fair enough to the other person to think good they have the very same emotion of intelligence that we have. And they have the very same understanding of, like a business person that deals with a garage. I can have my views, but I'll be stupid when it comes to the views that I put because I know nothing about operating a garage. And he will tell me nothing about operating a club, as much as we both business people. But it is how we then sit down and talk business and see how we can intertwine our business. So local brands, I don't know what are local brands, but because every brand that I know right now, apart from McGee's, Chilla, that. And then the other faces, the other couple ones where we have some celebrities that are faces of, because they don't own their brands, they're just faces. Them. But it is up until I'm approached by a person that wants to do business with me, and I'll do it. If not, I'm not. I'm not going to run after a brand. I'm not promoting brands.
Dean, but again, yeah. This actual discussion isn't like that just happened now, like just made me realize Sing actually. Here's another way we can consciously practice sustainability. Let's not ridicule each other. Or hey, when you don't have local brands, Sheba. Let's rather work together. Horoki coach, or like me, I have this, me, I have that. So how about do we work?
Simple. Put it in your fridges. Let's see what it happens, because it is how you know how brands are pushed. Not 2009. My mom created a chili sauce, a couple of African sauces. It took her 3 years to make sale, but it has been on shelves of ShopRite and Pick and Pay for those 3 years. When you push a brand, it's not like your brand is bought. It's putting it on shelves. They take it without paying you. They take it without giving you nicks, because they don't trust your brand. They trust it enough to put it on their shelves. And if the clients buy it, then they'll come and sit down and let's talk business. Now, then they'll give you the million. Give us alcohol worth $1 million. Now you're making money. But the first try, it's you saying, I trust my brand enough. I've done enough marketing for it. People know it. People want a place where they can access it. Put it on your shelves. I promise it's gonna buy.
If what again? Like there's a thing there from was that Kagiso Daso, as in please read it for me.
If you own a premium club and people don't buy Gordon's for it, you never. I don't.
Because I lost spinal, so let's move then.
Let's move.
No.
I'll give that Gordon's away as a marketing strategy to push Hennessy because it's been bought. You see? So it's the people that choose the brands that I have on my shelf. It's my clientele. My big brother, Kagiso.
So KG Zwagala.
Sure, guys. My apologies. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
All right. Sorry about that. No, man. I just think words were put in Dean's mouth. He didn't say anything about local brands not being premium. A brand is the one that decides whether they're premium or not by their pricing structure. We have Amaxhosa deciding that I'm going to be a premium clothing store, and that's where I'm setting my price. And that's people deciding to buy that will become his market. And not everyone in South Africa will be his market. Those who can afford, they will buy. Hence, he does shows in all the other places where people are willing to buy his product. So I don't think it's a club owner's choice or anything of that nature, because you are in it for business. You want things that make business sense, and therefore you will set your price and only stock products that buyers are willing to buy at that price. Hence, I asked that, will anyone who drinks Gordons go into a club and buy Gordons for 1,000 rand a bottle? I don't think so. So as a club owner, it would not make sense for me to have it in my stock if I'm running a premium brand club, for that matter. So it's not that he's choosing which brands are premium or not. It's the brands themselves having to decide that this is my pricing, and I have clientele who will buy, and I want you to stock my stuff, and this is it. And from that, he has also said, are you willing to partner with me, furniture, whatever other things that you can sponsor in my club? So yeah, so I was just coming to that, Tore. We're just putting words that he never spoke, and let's be fair on that. Thanks.
Thank you very much, KG. Yeah, Dean.
You know, here's the funny part about this. And again, it is when you are in the shoes, then you understand the whole entire environment. You know, you can have Gordons in a club like mine, but you find that the pressure, no one that is walking around driving a Bentley or driving a Porsche will then come in front of girls drinking ice strawberries and buy a bottle of Gordon's? No one. Especially because the aim of the club is pressure on its own. We get the fact that it's based on what you want, but it is pressure. Jack, I've seen people pop up money just because the next table ordered 5 bottles of champagne, and they were like, "No, I'm gonna outbeat those guys." I'm like, "But you don't drink champagne."
Hey, boy, nah,
But I'm like, Allah, but no, they're not gonna take my shine. And in my club, what I did was, and this was a strategic move. It's very tiny. It's very spacious. It's not spacious. So I did away with those bottle girls kind of service, where you have girls bringing bottles. I did away with that. I made my whole entire walls screens. I put in screens on my whole entire walls, upstairs, downstairs. By the DJ, I have big screens. So when someone buys a bottle, you'll see on all screens saying "Bola alert." Like everyone is like, who's the Bola? Because it's in their faces, And then all of a sudden, the guy is showing on the screens. The cameraman is there on the screen with him. He's dancing. So everyone is like, I want to be on TV now.
So now, what do you got? And then like this goes back to what we were saying. Or like you, you, okay, you are taking advantage of
Handle chain.
your
Handle
clients.
chain.
Like,
Handle chain.
oh, bruh. You don't know yourself. Okay, yeah. What's that?
It's fine. If you want to do that, it's fine. You see, so this is the sad thing about it. And we're victim of this ourselves. That to them that do not have the willpower to control themselves, the ones that do will use it against them. That's
So
the
now,
that's
yeah.
it.
So, oh shit.
That's it. To them that do not have the willpower to control themselves, the ones that do will use it against them. Because when I sit down, I'm thinking, how am I gonna make them spend more?
So Dean, wait, share what again, you know what? Like before Rhea, Dizinyana Tat, right? So we were more but again consciously practicing like sustainability when it comes to bargaining such. So like just give your final word, Nyana, because we're gonna close soon, and happy like there's a few more questions Nyana here, but then like we'll get to them. But then yeah, like just the last 2 minutes, Nyana, quickly, fella. Regarding the subject.
So I believe, I truly believe the best way we can not feel the pressure that surrounds us is by being comfortable in our own skin. I don't believe there's anything better than that. I don't think that there's anything that can supersede that. You can be a millionaire, but as long as you are not comfortable in your own skin, you'll be pressured by everyone around you to be something that you are not. So for me personally, I think I've achieved so much because I've always been a Zulu boy from KZN that had dreams and desires. And I went and I attacked those dreams and desires as a Zulu boy from KZN. Iphela lapho. Ukuthi sekufanele ngikhuluma isingisi manje, ngizokhuluma isingisi masongikhokhela mina. Masingangikhokheli ngundaba ezitha. Iphela lapho. Iphela lapho.
I know, you know what, Dean, thank you very much, actually. Like, there's a lot of people who want to know when your sports demo guy. So, guys, you know what, they're like, please, like, just send him a DM there, because we are running out of time, actually. But then we would love to visit your spot, actually, bro. But then we'll talk about it right after the show. It's fine. And yeah, man, so basically, the lesson actually found out your fam, like just be who you are, man. Even as tunes or share, you born, you like born, you can have this, you can have that, you like this, you like that, but then once you learn to actually love yourself for who you are, you're gonna remember who you are. Then you'll realize that you don't need these things. Just about hey, you know, I know, like you must have kids by then. Hey, you must have what by what. You must be in Dubai by 30. Hey, my brah. I'm a brah, me, I'm fine here, dog. So, but again, you know, I need, but again, like, there's a guy here who called me broke actually for saying that, and I was like, really, man. But hey, you know, I feel boy, feel who it up, bro. So yeah, guys. So that's how we're gonna, um, so that's how we're gonna stop the show for today. My name is Leroy, and thank you very much. And remember, you can like send us your topics suggestions actually our DM there. So like once again, like don't be scared, or maybe you need help or something. This is a very like safe space actually. You can come to us, we can have a good chat, we can have a great laugh. So it's me, LeeRoyHD Lesabje, then the others, they are behind the scenes. And thank you very much, Mr. Dean, for your roses there. Thanks a lot. And yeah, man, we are here Monday to Friday from 20 past 10 a.m. My name is Leroy, and I love you guys. Please remember to send your stories, maybe your suggestions, more DMing. Last words, KD, quickly.
No, let people tune in. Let's tune in. I think the people called it Tier Tuesday. I don't know whether it's gonna be selling, but
Yeah, actually,
let's
yeah.
come through tomorrow. And let's talk. I think be ready to bring in your things that are in your mind of late. Unpack your mind. Let's help you process your thoughts. We might give you a few ideas now and then. You might enlighten us. So please come through tomorrow. 20% will listen to Ask a Man, and 11:30 we will be talk to Mingtuana. And yeah, tomorrow. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Oh yeah, Berking, what's that? Friday's replay. I'm just gonna play now. Kawa 1 p.m. It's like now. So like, just please go to YouTube now. Look for Makoya Random, then you will find the episode we did last week Friday. 1 o'clock was going to be there, and I'd like to apologize for last week Friday. Actually, my internet was really slow, so we couldn't actually do the uploading leading in. So, but then now, like we fixed it, so we are ready. 1 o'clock YouTube. See you guys live here tomorrow. This is Leroy with a new haircut.